Okay, let's see. Is Asine Schumfeld Gaston Alejandro here? Okay, it's not here. Espinosa Figueroa Josué? Not here. Peralta Valeria? Not here. Prado Gamboa Daniela? Okay, now no one is here, but I can see people here. What is happening? Let me check. Diego Montes. I cannot. Here. Okay, I'm gonna call this list first. Okay, is Cabrera Segarra Nathaniel here? Okay, no. Is Gomez Choque Freddy here? No. Hoyos Mauricio?
I'm here.
Montes de Oca Machicao Diego?
Present.
Thank you. Oliveira Flavia?
I'm here.
Thank you. Urbina Andrea?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here. Okay, most of the students are present here. Now, let me call the other list. Prado Gamboa Daniela? Okay, not here. Rollano Herrera Ana Karen? Okay, not here. And Saavedra Espinosa Andrea Patricia? Okay, who has joined? Okay, Gaston. Gaston, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Good evening.
Evening. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, here you are. Gaston. Okay, present. And finally, Saavedra Espinosa Andrea Patricia is not here. Okay, now we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start with speaking, task number 5. So get ready. Take notes if you want. We're gonna start. Okay, please, we're gonna listen to a conversation. Consider focusing on 3 things, okay? The problem, the 2 solutions, and your opinion. Those are the 4 aspects you have to take into account, okay? In order to answer this question. So please, let's start. Who has already joined? Who has just joined? Let's see. Andrea Saavedra, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and let me check your attendance. Andrea Saavedra Espinosa Patricia, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Thank you. Now we're gonna start. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's start then, please. Take notes if you want. Pay attention.
Now it's time to prepare. Remember, you're going to have 30 seconds.
Sorry, that's not. Okay, this is it.
Here's the conversation. Hey, Blake, are you and Matt going to share a dorm again next semester?
Actually, Jessica, I'm not sure. I might not be back at school next semester. I might take a semester or 2 off and move back home.
What? Why? Is everything okay?
I lost my scholarship. My grades were too low last semester. I guess I just didn't study hard enough. I might have to go back home and work for a while to save up enough to come back.
Wow, that's rough. We'll miss you around campus, but aren't there other options? Like, what about a student loan?
I thought about that. I could take out a student loan to pay for the rest of my tuition and other expenses. That is so much money that I have to repay, plus interest. It's a big burden to take on. I know some people who are still paying off student loans even 20 years after they graduate. I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life.
What about working over the summer to save some money? That could help you out.
I could, but it still might not be enough. For the amount I need, a summer job won't cover it. I'll have to work for a full year to save up enough money to pay for tuition and accommodation on campus. I don't know what to do, but I know I want to finish my degree.
Okay, guys, I hope you understood. The question is the same, you know. You have to consider problem, solution, your opinion. That's it. So let's start. Okay, Freddy has just joined. Freddy, are you there?
Yes. Good evening to everybody.
I'm gonna mark your attendance. Here it is. You are Gomez Choque Freddy Felix, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now we're gonna start, okay? I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to think about your answer, okay? I'm gonna share the screen now. Set the timer and please consider your notes in order to prepare your response. I'm gonna choose randomly the ones who are going to participate. So let's start. Before I choose, sorry, is there any volunteer who would like to participate? Guys, anyone? Okay, I'm gonna choose then. Please, Mauricio, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there is some echo. Please try to fix that, okay?
Yep, I don't know what is the problem.
Okay, now I can hear you better. Please, your answer, Mauricio.
The problem is that the guy lost his scholarship and he has two options. He can work at summer or he can take a student loan. I suggest that he may take that student loan. And that's it.
Okay. Good, but something was missing, okay? Be careful with that. Okay, you suggested that he should take the loan. That's it. Why? You have to explain why, okay? You have 1 minute to speak. So consider giving your arguments, giving your reasons to suggest that, okay? Support your opinion, your point of view. You have to support it, okay? In order to answer this question. So that's it. That's the only thing that was missing. Supporting ideas to your opinion. That's it, okay? The rest was okay. You mentioned the problem, the possible solutions, and your opinion. But what was missing was the supporting ideas, okay? That's it. Consider
Okay,
that,
thanks.
okay? Let's
Okay,
move on
thanks.
to another person, please. Okay, let's see. Gaston, are you there?
Teacher, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, please, Gaston, your answer.
Okay. Okay, the guy lost his scholarship and his friend told him a solution or two solutions, sorry. But he don't want to repay the college because it's a lot of money and he don't have money to pay the scholarship. So the solution I only remember one, and is he could be work at summer to pay the scholarship.
Okay, is that all?
Yes, my opinion is that solution is very interesting, and I agree because he could work to pay the scholarship.
Okay, thank you. Some comments about your speaking, please. Consider taking notes on all the details, okay? You forgot to mention one solution. That is important, okay? That is one thing. Another thing, please check grammar, okay? Simple present. It is not he don't, it is he doesn't. Repeat, please. He doesn't want to.
He
Gaston,
doesn't.
are you there? He doesn't, okay? He or she, it. Those
Okay.
pronouns work with doesn't, okay? In the simple present.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
He don't, she don't, it don't, doesn't exist, okay? They don't exist. So consider checking grammar, okay? It would be better for you. The ideas were there, okay? You organize your ideas in a better way. You mentioned the problem, one solution. You forgot to mention the other one, but it is okay. You support your ideas when providing your opinion, so that's it. Control your time and pay attention to the details, okay, Gaston? That's it. Thank you for
Thank you,
participating.
teacher.
Let's move on to another person. Let's see, the last one. Anyone who would like to participate, or do you want me to choose?
I would like to try, please.
Okay, let's see. Go on.
Well, the man lost his scholarship because he didn't study enough, and now he doesn't know how to pay college. There are two solutions for the problem. One, to ask for a student loan, but it is a lot of money to repay and cost high interest. And the second solution is to ask someone for a loan, but the accommodation is too expensive and the amount too high. I think he should take the first solution because maybe he could find better conditions with low interest than the student loan.
Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, good organization of ideas. You mentioned the problem, the solutions, okay. Pay attention to details, that's it. And your opinion, that's it, okay. Excellent job. Maybe you have to check the ideas that you have in your mind in order to speak more fluently, okay. In a part of your speaking, you had some doubts about the words you had to use. So consider working on that, okay. But the rest was okay. Perfect. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, any other one who would like to participate, or can we move on to task number 6? No one? Okay, let's move on to task number 6, okay? Okay, one person has just joined. We have two Andreas here, I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna continue, okay? There. Give me 1 second. Please pay attention to speaking to the listening of task number 6, okay? You're gonna listen to a lecture about a topic. So consider taking notes in order to organize your ideas, okay? Let's start. Please, if you have any problem, let me know so that we can fix it, okay? Or we can find a solution. First, please, let me know if you can hear the recording.
Okay, are you ready? Here's the lecture.
Can you hear, guys? Guys, can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let's start.
Extinction in biology, the dying out or termination of a species. Extinction occurs when species are diminished because of environmental forces, habitat fragmentation, global change, overexploitation of species for human use, or because of evolutionary changes in their members, genetic inbreeding, poor reproduction, decline in population numbers. Firstly, Many species have become extinct because of hunting and overharvesting, the conversion of wetlands and forests to croplands in urban areas, pollution, the introduction of invasive species, and other forms of human-caused destruction of their natural environments. Indeed, current rates of human-induced extinctions are estimated to be about 1,000 times greater than the past natural rates of extinction, leading some scientists to call modern times the sixth mass extinction. This high extinction rate is largely due to the exponential growth in human numbers. From about 1 billion in 1850, the world's population reached 2 billion in 1930 and more than 6 billion in 2000, and is expected to reach about 10 billion by 2050. Additionally, as a result of increasing human populations, habitat loss is the greatest factor in current levels of extinction. For example, less than 1/6 of the land area of Europe has remained unmodified by human activity, and more than half of all wildlife habitat has been eliminated in more than 4/5 of countries in the Paleotropics, Africa, Asia, and Indonesia. Furthermore, increased levels of greenhouse gases have begun to alter the world's climate, with slowly increasing surface temperatures expected by the middle of the 21st century to force many species to migrate towards the poles and up mountain slopes in order to remain in habitats with the same climate conditions. Most ecologists, conservation biologists, and climate scientists worry that global warming will contribute greatly to species extinctions. All these factors have increased the number of threatened species. Almost 1 in 4 mammal species, including 4 of the 6 remaining species of great apes, and 1 in 8 bird species were considered at significant risk of extinction at the start of the 21st century. In addition, the World Wildlife Fund noted in a 2016 report that the vertebrate population overall declined by 58% between 1970 and 2010.
Okay,
Okay, guys, time for you to prepare your answer, okay? I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to get ready, okay? Although you only have 20 seconds for the test. So consider the time, please. I'm gonna set the timer right now. And after that, I'm gonna choose 2 or 3 people to participate, okay? Let's move on here. 30 seconds, please. Okay, guys, is there anyone who would like to participate, or do you want me to choose again? Okay, I'm gonna choose then. Please, let me see. Flavia, are you there, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, your response.
Please, my audio is weird. Now I'm ready. The main
Start.
was the extinction of the species. Probably the main 2 causes because of the increasing of population around the world that is causing global warming, and this leads to the increase of temperature and the migration of those species from their native spaces. The second main problem that is causing the extinction of species is the evolutionary factors that is related to with changes with the change of spaces of those species. And that's it.
Okay, good job. You mentioned some details and some examples as well. At the end, maybe you had some doubts, but it is comprehensible since you are practicing. Sometimes nerves are stronger than us, so do not worry about it. In general, it was okay, but you can improve. Work on vocabulary, okay? The more words you know, it will be the easier for you to speak, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now I want another person, please. Okay, Andrea, are you there? Andrea Saavedra?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, your answer.
The listening was about biology, extinction of animals. The principal problem is that the people made a lot of pollution, hunting the animals and introduce other species. The other problem is the increasing of the human population, the human activity, and firstly, the global warming that cause all of the extinction of the animals. In my opinion, I think it is that we should take care of all the animals and reduce our activities of contamination.
Okay, one synonym for contamination, pollution, okay?
Pollution, okay.
Pollution, that's it. Okay, you mentioned some ideas, some example as well. You summarize what you understood from the listening recording, so it is okay. Work on vocabulary, as I am always telling you, because it will help you improve your speaking and your fluency, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now thank you for participating. I need one more participant, please. Anyone, or do you want me to choose again? No one? Okay, I'm gonna choose then. Please, I don't know. Okay, Freddy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, your answer.
Okay. The lecture was about the extinction of some species around the world. It says that because of global change, some activities that the human made, like fishing, hunting, and so on, are contributing to the extinction of the species. Other factors like pollution, the destruction of habitats, are also contributing this activity. The destruction of the habitats are exponential from 1850 to 2020. Around 10 billion of species are dead. Also, greenhouse gases are contributing this, increasing the temperature. In my opinion, we have to take care of these things because of we could damage in an irreversible way to the earth.
Okay, excellent. The only thing that I have to mention is time, okay? Consider time. You only have 1 minute to speak. So try to organize your ideas so that you can say everything in 1 minute, okay?
Okay,
But
okay.
the rest is okay. You mentioned pretty well structured sentences, pretty well examples, good organization of ideas, good pronunciation of words. So good job. So the only thing you have to consider to improve time, okay? Time is really important. That's it. Thank you, Freddy.
Okay, okay, you're welcome.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to writing now. So I hope you're ready to write, okay? Now, please, I'm gonna send you a document, okay? A link of Google Docs. There, you're gonna copy and paste what you did, what you write, okay? This is gonna be for everybody. I'm gonna assign pages for you to work on. First, let me put a name to the course, writing 1. Okay. Then I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna send the link to the chat box of Zoom, okay? Keep it, save it in order for you to use it afterwards, okay? Now it is ready. I'm gonna send it. Here it is. The link is there. Please click on it. We're gonna start working with writing 1. Now let's go to here. Okay, what else? Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Are you there, guys? Did you click on the link?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
What about the rest?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're gonna start practicing, okay? Okay. I'm gonna share the screen right now. Okay, you have to do the following, okay? Please go to a Word document right now. There, you're gonna write your response, okay, to this question. After you finish, or after time is up, you're gonna copy what you did to the document I sent you, okay? I'm gonna assign some pages, please. Andrea will write in page number 1, Orbina in number 2, Diego Montes number 3, Flavia Oliveira number 4, Freddy number 5, Gaston number 6, Mauricio number 7, okay? Are my instructions clear, guys?
Yes, are clear.
Okay, so what do you have to do? Go to a Word document right there. After you finish, copy what you did to the document I sent you. That's it, okay? So I hope you are ready. Please, you will have 2 minutes to read this. No, I don't think, okay, you're 1 minute. 1 minute to read this, okay? Let's start. Please read this. You will have to read this, sorry. Okay, read this. You have 2 minutes to read this. 2 minutes to read. And after that, you're gonna listen, okay? Let's start. 2 minutes to read.
Teacher, sorry, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What happened?
Sorry, teacher, I have problems with my connection, so I really don't hear you very well. You
Okay.
can the most important parts please.
Okay, let me repeat. You have to go to a Word document in your computer. There you have to write, okay? After you finish writing or after time's up, you have to copy what you did in the Word document that I send you to the chat box of Zoom, okay? Is it clear now?
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Okay. Please, guys, when it is time, let me know so that I can do this, okay? And you can read everything. Can I scroll down, guys?
Yes, please.
Okay. Ten more seconds. Okay, time's up. I hope you have taken some notes, okay? Let's move on to the listening now, okay? Now, pay attention to the listening, okay? Remember the tips that I gave you on Wednesday. Consider the parts that are related to what you have just read, okay? Now, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What about the rest?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start then.
Listen to part of a lecture on the topic you just read about.
All right, so the essay that you all read last week, well, it's very likely that the author of that essay simply didn't like Stein's style. The reasons given in that text kind of point to the author's biases. Take the issue of punctuation for one. Anybody who says the punctuation or the lack of punctuation in Stein's writing doesn't serve a purpose, they clearly haven't read her essay titled Poetry and Grammar. Stein viewed punctuation as a crutch, as a tool that was simply unnecessary. And so, well, relying on a tool like that encouraged authors to write weaker sentences. This is a unique perspective that's worth considering, not something we can simply write off. Second, the idea that Stein took Cubism and approach to writing, applied those concepts to her writing and that Cubism was somehow incompatible with language, that idea completely ignores the changes in poetry since Stein's day. There's been quite a lot of poetry that relies on the sounds of words and the images conjured by what seem like totally nonsensical phrases. Stein's work is of massive literary influence, as an early example of that. And as for Stein's relationships with other authors and artists, you only have to look at Hemingway's famous style to see a Stein's influence. The simple, common words, the repetition, a lot of what we think as Hemingway's came directly from Stein. She really changed the way people around her were working. It wasn't just a social connection.
Summarize the points made in the lecture you just heard, explaining how they cast doubt on points made in the reading.
Okay, guys, now it is time for you to write. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes, okay? It is not necessary to finish, okay? But try to write at least 1 or 2 paragraphs, okay? Let's start. 10 minutes from now on. If you have any question, let me know so that I can help you. Is everything clear, guys? Guys, I am asking you, is everything clear?
Yeah, but we have to write in the Word, no?
In a Word document, yes, in your computer. After that, you're gonna copy what you did in the document I sent, okay?
Okay.
Let's start, 10 minutes from now. Okay, guys, time's up. How many paragraphs did you write? Tell me. Guys, okay, I'm gonna choose.
For me, just two.
Okay, 2 paragraphs, ready? Thanks. Flavia, how many paragraphs did you write?
2.5.
Okay, what about you, Diego?
3 paragraphs.
Oh, good, excellent. Mauricio, what about you?
2.5 paragraphs.
Okay, Gaston, how many paragraphs did you write?
2, teacher.
Okay, Orbina? Okay, finally, Andrea Saavedra, how many paragraphs did you write?
One paragraph.
Okay, guys, consider the time you have, okay? You only have 30 minutes to write your response, so consider the time. Okay, we have time, we have enough time to check one. Is there anyone who would like to share what has been done?
Sorry, I have a question.
Tell me.
Yes, during the test, will we have access to the writing section of this task?
Yes, you will have access to that.
Yeah, okay, because the problem for me was the understanding. Actually, I have this problem many times. If it's a topic that I'm not familiarized, it's difficult for me to understand either the writing or the listening.
Okay, I understand. But do not worry, you're gonna have access to the reading part.
Okay, yes, because it's helpful.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for asking, okay? But don't worry, you will have access to that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Diego, can you share what you did, please?
Okay.
Let's see how you did it. As homework, please, guys, I'm gonna ask you to finish what you are writing now until next Wednesday, okay? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please. So for next Wednesday, I hope everybody has finished this essay, okay? I'm gonna send the reading part so that you can read and write in a better way, okay? So please, Diego, are you ready?
Yes.
Can you share, please, the screen?
Important and influential writers of 20th century.
I start reading?
No, please share the screen and start reading, please.
Síguetelo. Enter.
Okay. I have problems sharing my.
Okay, can you copy what you did on the document I sent?
Yes. I already copied, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
Can I copy here? Okay.
Okay, start reading, please.
Yeah. The article and the listening both discuss about the new style of contemporary authors. The reading claims that actually actors are not too good and provide some reasons to support. However, the girl argues the reasons given on the article are not good reasons to criticize the authors. The article says that Gertrude is less influential than other contemporary authors, and Stein doesn't communicate clear thoughts, doesn't include conventional punctuation, and his phrase and poetry is unnecessarily difficult. On the other hand, the girl in the listening refused that because she thinks nowadays to take care strongly the punctuation is a big mistake, really unnecessary. And in addition, she thinks the poetry is pure and doesn't define a level of understanding or difficulty.
Okay, good. I am reading what you did right now. Okay, and maybe you have to separate your ideas with periods and not commas, okay? Just write sentences and separate them into commas, okay? With commas, with periods, sorry, with periods. Commas, use commas only when required, okay? But use periods in order to separate your sentences, okay? Okay, the ideas are there. Good job there. Maybe an introductory paragraph or sentence can be a good idea as well. And you have to explain, right? Compare, make a contrast between what you read and what you listened. You did that. Excellent job in that part, okay? Consider punctuation, only a few things about commas and periods, and that's it. The rest is okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So please, for next Wednesday, please, I would really appreciate you finish this work. I'm gonna send the reading right now, or I'm gonna copy it, the reading in this document so that you can have access to it, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna copy here.
Les he dado ideas de la lectura y de lo que he escuchado.
Okay, so I'm gonna copy in the first page, okay? Where it is? Okay, here it is. I'm gonna copy there.
Esta la siguen utilizando.
No, rara vez por imprimir una cosa, que sí.
Okay, that's it. We're gonna stop here then. Guys, I really appreciate you complete this survey, this daily survey, and after that you can leave the session, okay? See you next Wednesday. Good job for everybody and thanks for attending.
Puntual para que olvida.
Sí,
Sí. O le pongo sí.
Today we don't have the class for 15 minutes, right?
No. Today I don't think you have that class. But if you have
Okay,
any
teacher.
question, ask the teacher Andre, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye, guys. See you.